bagel go down nice and smoothly. And at 1-800-889-0267. Right now, sit back and let's start the lunch break. Freddie S. and Les are ready, so here are the boys.
Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is?
Let's do this!
Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
Come on, listen. And how'd you like that?
I love it, man.
Today is...
Hello.
My hump day.
No, you don't do it right.
All right, Connecticut,
do your sound.
Mike.
I love it.
Unbelievable.
Guess
I love
what
that
day it
opening,
is?
Happy hump day.
You surprise me every freaking day. I love
There's
it.
a camel supposed to come in here.
Well, there might be a camel with only one hump.
I don't care if he has no hump.
You know why a camel has a hump? You know why?
Store water.
Very good. Gee,
Yeah, I get an A in geography.
Use just some of this stuff. This is what we
We'll
call
talk
it.
to them.
It's not
Okay,
geography.
get the show
The problem
going.
is you got to slow it down.
I can't. I
It's
just
an
drank
hour
one of
show.
these.
Oh, please.
God, talk
Okay,
to me.
we want to thank our sponsors. For
Yes,
the segments.
always. Thank you for sponsors.
M2.TV,
Mm-hmm.
Health and Wealth
Health and
Seminars.
Wealth. Yes.
We have Sky, H2O Water,
Right.
and the Whisperer, Dr. Pinozzo.
Dr. Pinozzo, who sponsors our show.
Dr. Pinozzo.
The Whisperer.
Oh, God. This is why you can't get this maniac a mic. Anyway, let's go around the room and say good morning.
Good morning.
Hold on.
Hello.
I swear to God.
Hello, Vietnam.
You didn't take
Great
enough. You didn't take enough.
movie.
You didn't
Are
take
you
enough.
taking
Miss
that
him.
the bottle? No, you didn't even touch it. Did you touch it?
I touch it, and the vibes just hit my
I'm
body.
talking about, you know what?
Robin Williams, though, great movie. What a shame. What a loss.
Right,
I
yes,
know.
it was. Yes, it was. Oh, we got to say good morning like Freddie wants. He's the boss. Listen to him.
The maniac with the mic.
Yo!
Les with Les.
Yo,
Les
dudes
with
and
Les.
dudettes.
And then we have the dames. No, we
Morning,
have the
Daisy.
Broads.
Hey, the
I know.
Broads.
I want to call them dames. I thought it was a little nicer, but they want to be called broads.
They want to be broads. We have Margaritaville over there.
Yeah, none of them want to go to Magic.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Margarita.
Ooh, I want it.
Thank you.
And we
Thank
have.
She's got a nice voice.
But no one wants to go to
Yeah.
Magic Mountain with me.
That's right. Listen, I got enough emails on that Magic Mouse and get the sleep down.
It's going crazy, the
I
emails.
got to be good now.
How about you give out the number right away this time? This
Okay.
way people can bother us all day.
800-889-0267, and that's the hotline. 800. Oh, I don't know. I get 889-0267. I forgot where I put my glasses. Allison,
You lost them
no,
again?
they're probably at my house. You know the good thing about Alzheimer's? There's only one good thing about
No,
Alzheimer's.
you don't have that, do you?
You meet so many new people. And that's always good to meet all
That's
these
a
new
good
people.
one. I love it. I'm going to use it.
Use it.
Yes, I'm
Only
going to
gonna
use
get-
that.
I got a
Okay,
gripe
Hold
today.
on a second.
No, I got a
Before you
gripe.
got to your gripe, hold
Okay.
on. Got to say hello to the border.
Hey, Connecticut.
Hello, my favorite people.
I heard you were
Hi.
from. I heard you were from Georgia. Why do they call you George?
You don't want to know. That's another club.
You don't
He
want to
thinks he
go
has
that
a humorous
road.
bone in his body.
Actually, we do want to know.
No,
What
you
do we
don't.
wanna know now?
Then you got to go to, let's see, South Beach
Oh, baby, I'm in South Beach every Sunday.
or Wilton Manor.
Why, you hang out in South Beach?
It's a joke. It's a joke that's going too far.
Well, in this show,
Well, it's not
there's
really a
nothing that
joke
goes
if nobody
too far.
gets it.
Well,
I sort of missed it.
why do they call me George? Because I've
But
got
they call you George?
No, he just said. Never mind. Never mind.
Moving on.
Proceed.
Moving on. Good morning there.
How many people out there drive on the expressway? Almost everybody, right? Because there's no mass
Yeah,
transit, right?
yeah, we try every now and then. We,
Do you know what a Q-tip is?
yes,
What is it?
the thing to clean your.
In reality, you're
In
right.
regard to driving somehow.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
You know what a Q-tip is?
Absolutely not.
That's that little gray-haired
How come
lady.
you don't ask
Wait
me?
up, because you know who only sees the white of a head that decides to go from the left lane and the right lane. You blow your horn and she goes slower. You give her the finger, she tells you, she opens the door and she says, you.
Hey,
She says-
it's not always a little old lady behind that wheel.
Well, that's a Q-tip.
Sometimes
be
it's a
an
little
old
old
man.
man behind that
That's
wheel.
Right, but
That's
we
a Q-tip.
recognize a woman because we remember where's the beef.
Oh,
Beef
Great
commercial.
commercial.
1980s.
Do you know how
Sarah
much
Keller.
money
One
that
of the best
was?
marketing commercials ever of all time.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
She
Phenomenal.
used to
Yes, it
go up
was.
to the Wendy's window.
Yeah.
And say, where's the beef?
And what's another one marketing genius? Got
Oh.
Milk. That's
Got
another
milk,
one.
yep, that's
Got
another good one,
Milk.
yep.
You remember when the Rock made the Got Milk commercial for the Super Bowl a couple of years ago?
Yes, I do.
He was a superhero
Yeah.
chasing
I
that
mean,
truck down.
That's what took it so clever, because beyond just Got Milk, when they started doing the mustache.
The mustache.
Yeah,
that was
that was-
famous.
Everybody was wearing a mustache.
Well, if you remember the Super Bowl commercials, they were always these great commercials. They're not anymore. You know why? Because the rate went up.
Too much money.
I think it's
30
how much is it right
30,
now?
30, depending on where you put it.
Uh-huh.
If you have a 30-second spot at halftime, it's $5 million.
$5 million.
If you have
Okay.
one during the game when they take the break, it's anywhere from $2 to $3
Yeah,
million.
but you're paying that kind of money. You should come up with something clever.
Exactly.
When I was producing commercials,
Doritos.
I worked with a director. His name was Manfred Reef, and he was known for helicopter shots. And at any given Super Bowl commercial, he'd have had 2 or 3
Wow.
of his commercials in the Super Bowls because he did all the helicopter shots. And
Oh,
he would
wow,
be at the
that's-
side of a helicopter, hanging outside of the helicopter with a bungee cord, shooting these scenes. I mean, really scary stuff. But these commercials were $1 million to shoot.
That was,
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
a good business right there.
If you're gonna hang me out of a helicopter, I'm gonna charge
yeah.
you $1 million for doing it.
You hang
Yep.
me out of the helicopter. My wife is there. So the insurance on him is what, $200,000? Raise it up to $10 million.
Your wife paid us to drop you.
Oh, my wife's mad at me today, so that's okay.
That's what she said. Drop you.
Why is she angry with you?
Because I yelled, I said, where'd the
She
maid
can't
put
be
my...
mad. Dogs are mad. People are angry.
Oh, my wife just gets angry at me because I can't find where I put things. Because I drop it somewhere and the maid comes and puts it where she thinks it goes. I don't know where she thinks it goes.
Oh, that's the other email I got about the maids.
What?
He offended people?
Yes,
How'd I
figured.
offend people?
because number one, they don't ask for the house to be cleaned by, and it's usually the female, but it's not always the female.
Oh, yeah, it
But
is.
it usually is. When they come to visit, they want to see you at your worst because they want to know what to charge you for.
They don't
when
want
it's
you to
dirty.
be cleaning,
Right,
exactly.
they want to charge you more. If you clean first, they can't earn as much money.
That's right. So the old saying is that women clean the house, so they come and say, "Oh, they don't need me. Look at this; it's all clean."
First of all, my house isn't as big as yours because I scaled
Well,
down.
mine's is bigger than yours.
Yes, in more
This is
ways than
such a
one.
male conversation, Daisy. They always
I
have
feel,
to
yeah,
compete
neglected.
as to who's bigger, who's got bigger this, who's got bigger that.
Ooh, don't go there.
Ring that bell.
Ring a bell, ring a bell.
Bigger this.
Now,
Let's,
another time.
let me talk about women who try to get everything, but you see, women got it made. Okay.
Hold it.
Okay.
Hold it. Daisy brings up a good point.
Yes?
And we can be seen on amp2.tv to see what she's talking about. No.
Yes, sir. I'm not pulling my
Please,
pants
we
down.
want the show to keep going.
So, I've got 2 warnings already. I got one more, and then the new host will be somebody that's a little
Connecticut,
bit
you
more-
wanted to say something?
To wake you up, Connecticut? I'm sorry.
So you raise your
Connecticut, listen to me.
No, not at all.
You gotta
Just
be
like,
near
no.
that button,
Yeah, no kidding.
okay? Gotta be near that button. I can't afford a fine.
All I said was bigger.
No.
I didn't say what.
Here's the difference between men and women.
No, everything. Cars.
Everything,
Yes,
that's what I mean.
talk about cars or the sound system. Ooh.
Mine is
That
better than
TV.
yours, and
That TV, the plasma.
I like
that's
big
it.
TV.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we were talking
You-
about.
oh,
I don't
you
know
don't-
what you were
you don't
talking
like big
about.
TVs?
TVs?
You don't like big TV?
We do. We
big
like.
speakers. Now it's small.
Oh, you don't like big speakers?
Well,
Ah.
I want what it does.
You want what it does.
You know, like the sound has to be good.
And
That's what
I
I'm
want
trying.
a woman for what she does.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't want any sound in her.
With men, it's about one-upping. With women, it's not so
No,
much
it's
about
not.
one-upping.
One-upping?
Yes, it is. It's in
Oh,
a
yeah.
fun way. You guys do it
Oh,
in a
yeah,
fun
you guys
way.
go
Yeah,
to
so let me
the...
ask you a question.
Yeah, the
Why do
guys
get the
are-
boobs made bigger? Why do
To
women
please-
go get the boobs
Because
made
you
bigger?
guys are visual.
To
That's
please
right.
their men.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
are
But
visual.
why do
We
women-
are more
why
like
do women get their
sound.
nails done?
Okay,
And some
I like
some
that.
of them
That's good.
some of the
That's
nails
good.
are about 16 inches long.
Oh, that's another
Scratch your
kind
eyes
of. Yeah.
out.
What
Okay,
kind
so
of woman are we
nails?
talking
Well,
about?
you know what? I think the new trend is women don't have those long nails anymore.
Yeah,
There's a
well,
lot of women
let's
work
not
on
talk
it.
about that.
There's a
What?
chart. I saw a chart with 4 different types: long, round, square.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pointy.
Working
daughter's
people.
my daughter's drum teacher's wife has nails, I kid you not, and she has photographs of them. They go like
Aw.
this, and then they roll
Oh,
like
my
this.
God.
Okay.
And on all 10 of them.
How do you
and
do
she
it?
has
She's not-
photos of them.
How you take care of yourself?
Yeah,
how
how
you
do you
go
walk?
I
to?
don't know.
you hire somebody.
She got them cut off recently, and now they're this long all across. And I look at her and I say, how do you function? She goes, I don't know, I just do. And she's like a cat coming at you.
Well, she's not doing that to compete against a man. She does it to compete
She likes
attention against other women.
She just enjoys it.
So this competition thing, one up, is on both sides of the equation.
It depends what it is, I guess.
I'm talking about men one up each other. So
No,
a
we
man
don't.
will say, you know what I'm saying, Daisy, stand up.
And women don't want
Yeah,
to.
No,
I'm
not
right
the
behind
same
you.
way.
I'm right next
Not
to
the
you.
same way.
Anyone
Well-
that agrees, okay, here's what we're doing.
It's
Here's the
different.
challenge for today.
He said, she
anyone,
said.
Anyone that agrees with the ladies, call 800-889-9643. Anyone that agrees with the guys, it's 800-889-0267.
You just gave
What?
the wrong number. For
I
the
know, he
lady.
did that on purpose. You know,
That was
women-
fast.
Women do compete with each other. Women compete with each other. They don't one up each other. Men, they're like,
No, we don't
you know, if a
one-up
man
each
says, "Oh, my girlfriend is this," and the other man will go, "But my girlfriend is this."
Wait a minute.
You know, men win up each other. Women compete with each
That
other.
doesn't make any sense. The Miss America pageant, I don't
We all
remember a
compete
man.
on each other.
I don't remember a man upping anything.
You're
else.
missing what I mean by one-upping. It's like you're having a conversation in a group, and one man will say, "Do you know what I mean by one-upping, Connecticut?"
That's
like
why
one
you're
man,
single.
But I think it goes on both sides. It goes both sides.
That's why you're single.
That's
I
not
say
nice.
that men one up each other.
No, men don't one up each other. I have a big TV screen. I didn't buy that to up my friend. I did because I like to watch TV and a big screen. My wife was very nice.
They love big
Yeah,
stuff.
and she built me.
They do love big
She built
stuff.
me a man cave, but not with her hands. I mean,
Nice, a band cave.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
got
I
my
want to go
chair.
and
And
check
then
it
you'll
out.
see that, and you'll have a party at your house.
No, I don't.
And your friend will come over,
No, I
and
don't.
he'll go have to have something bigger or better at his house.
No, you're hanging out with the wrong guys.
All right, maybe I am.
If men wanted things bigger than their friends, they would go to a urologist and see who he would recommend to get something bigger.
Well, the bottom line is, I like big screen TVs.
So do I.
We
I don't care if the
do-
other guy, yeah.
But we do a lot of editing. It's really funny when I go to the
All
movies
right,
now.
when you do the editing, sure.
When you go to the movies now, and now Linda's beginning to do it as well. Gio does it all the
Yeah.
time. Freddie, we see the edits on the screen.
I
And what
agree with
begins
that.
to happen is that all of a sudden you're editing. You see this huge screen. I mean, I love 3D Max. I just love it. I just love the whole technology.
And the
to
4D's even cooler.
it.
I was doing that on purpose, a one-up, right?
You see?
You missed the
The
joke
4D. I'm like, what the hell?
there.
is
You
he
missed
talking
the
about?
joke.
But anyway, when you see, like we were watching a commercial this morning, and the cuts were horrible.
You can see when
You
the
can see them.
transition was.
But when
Yeah.
you're
That's right.
editing, you should have multiple screens, too, because
No, you
that
want
actually
big.
makes it...
No, I don't want multiple. It gives me a headache. I
Well,
want
not
one
only
big
that, is
screen.
Well-
a lot of the actresses, the older actresses and actresses, they hate HD.
because you
they
can see
they have to
everything.
now have the makeup people put it on because you see every wrinkle and every disformity in their face when you
Sure.
when you go
Or
into
you
that.
see bad makeup.
Well,
Yeah, or bad makeup, right?
let's talk about a man that is not competing against anybody. He just wants hugs. It's a guy in England who just created a business for cuddling. And he's charging.
I'll do it for free. Anyone wants to know? Come over to my house.
wanna do
Weird
it for
businesses.
There's a man
Depends
here
on
in
who they are.
Boca
Doing the same
actually.
thing?
No, what he's doing is he gives out his cards, and he doesn't try to get anything out of it. He just wants you to go on his website for smiles. He gives you a card. He says smile,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
and then
Ah.
you're supposed to go to smile.com and just vote that you got a
Daisy?
card, and then you smiled.
I'd rather have the cuddling.
The cuddling and the smile. I like both.
Yeah, they're both nice. They
Well,
both
here's the
are-
way it
What
goes.
kind of man is this?
After I cuddle a girl with big, I have to say this thing,
You're
hooters.
going to get in
I'm
trouble.
gonna smile.
Well, we had
Well,
about
he
10
doesn't-
choices of words for it yesterday. Can you remember one?
I remember hooters.
Well, this guy is
In
not is looking for money too. I mean, he charges, and
so hold
he's
on a
not any kind of man. He has a master in business.
Wow.
He went
This
to
guy's
college
a
and
brain.
everything.
This guy's the smartest guy.
So,
smartest kind I've ever
He just
seen.
saw the need. The people wanted to cuddle. I don't know.
So wait a
where
minute. Where
did he
does
saw
this
it?
take place?
In England, London.
I know, but where? In his flat?
It's flat.
Yes.
Just flat?
Well-
Say that flat.
He has an office for that.
He has an office for you to go. Okay, let me get this right. You go to his office.
And I'm gonna
Hold
put the
on.
picture on Facebook.
So you go to his office. You go
No,
to
he
his
has
office.
a bed.
He has a bed in his
Look at the-
office.
I'm
This is
looking at
getting
She's
better
going to
and
post
better.
it online later. but
Yes.
So
And
he has a bed in his
dressed,
office.
He's dressed. He's not nothing sexual about this. It's,
Of course
he's dressed up to.
There's nothing sexual about the bed either.
He even has a cute mustache.
Why not?
I think, I don't know about you guys, but I
Yes.
think
Not cuter than me.
I think Daisy's honey has a run for his money now because she's got the hots for the guy in England.
No. I'm just saying
How
that
much
he's
does
a
he charge,
businessman.
Stacey?
I think it was $35.
How long is the hug?
For one hug?
It doesn't say. It doesn't
Let me ask you
say.
a question. When you say cuddling, could you put your hands?
It's called cuddle therapy.
Okay.
Oh, I know what that
No, wait.
is.
When you cuddle with the woman, could you put your hands hands on her butt?
No, he's supposed to cuddle you.
Cuddle, you put
He
your
cuddles
arms
you.
So
around
if you
Yes,
go,
don't
he
cuddle her.
he will be doing all the work. He will do all
That's
the
why
work
you'll
on
go
you.
bankrupt.
You don't
Can
get
we
the
can we
regular
reach
side
out to
right
him
now.
somehow and get him on our show? Can we call him and
Yeah, we're gonna call London. I'll put less in
You
another
could do
room.
it through the internet for nothing.
Yeah, for in Skype or something.
Yeah.
I like the way this one spends our money. You know, Freddie. You know, 'cause
It's
you get this guy over here,
free.
you put
Okay, hold
signs
on.
over here.
I want to
It's
see what this guy. I
free
want to see
to
what this
call
guy's
on the
doing. First of all, he's offering you the opportunity to hug him.
Yes.
Well, no, you're not doing anything.
What's that word?
No.
You sit down and you lay down, and he comes and cuddle you.
Wait, hold it.
Oh, he cuddles you, or you cuddle
Yeah,
him?
no,
Which
He
is-
cuddles
call
you for
you.
$35.
Listen, I'll do it for $15.
Whatever you want, whatever it is that you're needing.
I have a massage. My massage lady does that for me.
Hey, wait a second. It's $80.
$80.
$80 to curl up for an hour.
Okay,
And then if you
For
convert
an
that to
hour.
English pounds, it's like
Daisy.
$150.
$150.
hold it, Freddie. I'm gonna give Daisy $25.
Hey, no, I'm okay. I'm doing other type of business.
Okay, that was
Moving on,
that
moving on.
was
That
an-
went
that was
another
an
way.
interesting bit.
Moving on.
There's, this was going to be safer, the story later, but based on what you're talking about, there is a story in the news this morning about a 70-year-old, a chicken from 70 years ago. I don't know if you heard this story. In Colorado,
I think I ate
whose
that at Polo.
head was, like a farmer was cutting off the heads of chickens, and he
Right.
cut off the head of this chicken,
Yeah.
and it didn't die. And it was running around like chicken without a head.
head
That's
without-
where the expression came from. So that's literally where it came from. The chicken was running around without its head on. It didn't die. It lived for 8 months without its head. He was feeding it water putting it through his open neck.
I saw
and
it.
he became a carnival act. He and his wife and the chicken went on the road and made a lot of money
So what drugs do you want
featuring.
today?
I swear to you,
I
it's
saw it in the
morning.
Inquirer.
They had photos
I saw
of,
it.
of the guy, and that's
Isn't
where
that
the,
that's
running around
crazy.
with the chicken with that head.
So
Isn't
let me
that
get-
crazy? For 18 months, it stayed alive for 18
So
months.
did he cut the whole head off or partially?
The
No.
entire head was
I
cut
saw
off.
it on the news too.
And that chicken
and the
lived for
body,
18 months.
18 months, and 70 years ago in
That
Colorado,
is amazing.
it lived for 18 months. Is that the craziest
Colorado,
thing?
in
Well, anything
Connecticut,
can happen in Colorado. Then.
Well, it's because of all the funny
in
pot there,
Connecticut,
right?
you eating chicken?
What are you eating?
What are you eating? Chicken?
Rugula.
Arugula?
Ooh, nice Jewish girl.
No, rugala.
I
Is
thought
that
you were
the
eating chicken.
craziest
Rugula.
story,
That
though?
is so-
Wait, you got rugala there and you didn't offer us any?
I
That
just
is
have
such.
one.
Huh?
But
I
it
just have
goes.
one
Where'd you get it from?
from 2J's.
That is.
It goes to show that the chickens don't really, their brain doesn't operate their whole body the way it does with us, because with us, you need your brain to make your heart and all the other parts function. But with the chicken, all its body parts function on their own. Its feet were moving, it was walking, all these things existed and lived for 18 months.
The only thing that story tells me is that chicken was from outer space.
That's right.
Because anything you cut its head off dies.
Crazy. Speaking of outer space on the news this morning
Of
too,
course.
there was a story. I think it was in Indiana. Did you hear this story? You're shaking your head.
I don't listen to
Indiana?
anything you say.
I think it was. That's very nice.
Yeah, he's such a wonderful human being.
He's amazing.
I am, that's right.
So
Daisy likes me.
We
Well,
like
you're one
it.
friend in
Yes,
the
of course.
In Indiana, there was a story this morning that an entire town has been being driven crazy for this high pitched sound. It's like a squeaking sound. I'm going to have to look it up and try to bring in the sound. I don't know if you can find it in Indiana. Connecticut. It's a really crazy story. And it's like, it's like really high pitched, and the entire town is hearing it every day, and they're being awakened by it, and they cannot figure out where it's coming from to get it to stop.
From
the government, the
space.
state,
The
nobody
same
can
people
find
that
it,
are
so
doing
they're
on the
all
moon.
I have the
suggesting.
answer to that.
The same people that they were doing on
Can
the
you
moon
check it out
the
if you
other
can
day.
find it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
happened
Yes,
in
I know.
California.
But I have an answer to that
What
problem.
is it?
If you go down to Palmetto, they have the same screaming going on. And it's this guy
West?
right here taking a
West?
shower in the morning.
Is it West?
It's less taking a shower in the morning.
That's pretty much what it sounded
Got
like.
the water! Honey, why did you got the cold water? Yeah, I'm
Why'd you flush the toilet?
sorry. I do that to my wife sometimes.
I do it all the
I
time.
think I
And that's
heard
what I-
Hey, Freddie, I got an idea. You and I will talk. Let them do their own thing.
No, that's an amazing two stories.
I
though.
think it's.
Thank you.
I think it's very exciting, Freddie.
No, I thought that was pretty
I
good.
think
The
that's
hug
awesome.
thing, I don't know
We-
too much about, but
I know. We need that picture of the chicken on
I've got the
Facebook.
picture.
I want you
and
to bring
I'm
the
gonna put
chicken
it on
in. So
Facebook.
what happened after 18 months? It dropped that one day.
You know, I didn't get that far into the story.
No,
because
it
you told
died.
me not to read stories. I just looked at the headline. But
You don't
no.
have to read it
No,
on the air.
it did. It died. It died
It
after
died?
18 months.
That's amazing.
I saw it on the National Enquirer. That was a long time ago, right?
Chicken
It
don't
was
even live 18
70
months.
years ago.
Does a chicken
Yes,
live
yes,
1
yes.
month?
I think I ate that at one of the restaurants.
Probably. We're still
But the
moving
farmer,
Don't eat me! Don't eat me!
he earned a lot of money on this. You know, this became
it
his shtick. He took it out in the road.
Did I-
and he
did
took
I
the
just
chicken with him
bring-
everywhere. They were saying that they were feeding him every day. They were taking water droppers and putting it, and then they had a picture of it, putting it through the
That's
open
kinda
neck,
sad.
and it was just feeding
That's
the body.
just spooky.
It's so sick. Can you imagine he's
Sad.
beheading the chickens, and this one just starts running around?
You know what happens if you have chicken with beans and rice? The chicken, does he eat the rice and beans? I had that last night, actually.
All right, take it easy. You're going into the deep end here. All right, listen.
Yes.
We also got hold on to your next story, but we also got an email about a company in Portland, Oregon. I'm not going to say the name because we were talking with them.
Right.
But they have a challenge because they heard about the challenge that we had in New York. They got the 5-pound hamburger, 5 pounds French fry challenge. You got to eat 10 pounds of food.
That's
and
a
you
heart
can't get
attack
out.
challenge.
Well, they also pay
Well,
for
you
your
just
medical
don't kill them, and that's it.
Yeah, you eat the burger, then you have a heart attack, and
Well, you just don't grab a
make the
gun.
cardiologist
So
money.
you're saying you can't handle 5 pounds of burger and fries?
I happened to
That's
see
just
that.
5 pounds of beef? I don't know.
5 pounds of beef? 5 pounds of...
I happened to see that challenge, believe it or not, on Man versus Food.
No, that was not one
so
number.
cute.
5 pounds? Wow.
5 pounds. But,
That's hard to eat.
so what I told Connecticut, what we're going to do on Friday,
Freaky Fridays.
on Freaky Friday, we're going to bring in the...
So you do listen to me sometimes, like, because I said Freaky Fridays, and the next day you came
No,
in right from the golf
I
course.
was the one that
and-
came up with Freaky Friday, not you.
Okay, take it easy.
No,
take it,
go
take
back and listen
boys
to our
Boys
recording.
and girls, take it easy.
the day
We're gonna-
before.
What we're going to do on Friday is I'm going to bring in French fries from 3 different...
Ooh, I want
Places.
that. Make sure they're hot.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be hot.
We'll microwave.
Whatever. We'll microwave. We'll
The
microwave.
taste.
French
We're
fries.
just
We're gonna-
going to be
we're gonna
like.
put the 3 ones laid out,
Uh-huh.
and each one of you will have a French fry, and you have to tell me which
Where's
one is from where.
Well, I like that.
Whether it's
Oh,
Burger
wait,
King
oh,
or
I can do
McDonald's.
it.
McDonald's or Wendy's.
I can do it.
I can't because I don't eat at any of those places.
Well,
ever.
then you're going to lose the contest.
I
I'll
will.
just tell you.
I do. I'll do
I
it.
don't eat
too.
at fast
I'll do
food
it.
I
restaurants.
love French fries.
I like French fries.
Well, we can't tell. Oh, in other words, you're going to go to the fast food restaurants. We got to decide.
No, the fast food restaurant's going to come in here and serve you. Yes, I can go get them. Absolutely.
No, but I mean, are you going
Yeah,
to
some of them are-
tell us
No.
there's 3 options?
Yes.
You're going to give us the name of
We're
the
gonna give you
3
fries.
options.
You're going to get 3 fries and 3
Okay.
options. Connecticut says that she could do it.
I will lose because I don't eat that stuff. But how is that freaky? We got to come up with something freaky. We have to
Well,
get our
You don't
freak
eat
on.
French fries. That's a freaky
freaky.
thing right there in its
Anyone
place. Everybody start off to a good start.
Anyone that
I
does
do eat French
is
fries.
definitely freaky.
I do eat French fries. I don't eat McDonald's when I don't eat fast food.
Well, then,
McDonald's got
But
the
on
best.
well, then you
McDonald's
know
have
what?
the best.
Then you
You
know
have to
what?
try
I will
those.
bring in a French fry from the unknown
That would be
and
great.
see if you can identify it.
That would be something.
Those are good. The McDonald's ones are good.
Hold
You don't
on.
like them?
Take
Okay.
it
I don't
easy.
like the way they cook in their back kitchens. That just grosses
know what
me
you
out.
Well, you should see how they cook in the front kitchen.
That's-
Anyway,
I used
Hey,
to
how
work- I
about
used to
Five
work in
Guys?
kitchens.
That's a better place. Bring in some fries from Five Guys. But
I used
those
to
are
work in
Ooh, those
kitchens.
are good.
those
you
are
used to own a
yummy.
restaurant.
Yeah, I know what kitchens are like.
Yeah.
So don't anyone who thinks that they're good because
Oh
it's
no, I worked
Somebody's
in many
before my
restaurants.
Yeah,
They don't-
You know what they do.
Oh yeah, I was a waitress for many years.
Hey, listen, I lived on a farm. My father in Puerto Rico made me live on a farm for 5-6 years,
Really?
and we grew our own food. And I'm gonna tell you
That's
something.
great.
A
Oh,
Puerto Rican
wow.
farm.
If you saw, that's right, Puerto Rican farm. And if you saw the stuff that I had to take off the stuff we ate, yeah, it's nothing. After you cook it, it's all.
You said something that's amazing. I was talking to someone who was a farmer already at the gym, and she says, all that organic stuff is bull. I said, what do you mean? She says, she grew oranges and she grew bananas, and she said, organic means I used to have to come out every day and get rid of the insects. Because
Right.
we were, you think they do that? You think all those restaurants get organic food? No. Because no one's going to come out and pick all these fruits. Organic is a big...
You're just talking about different types and different, I think, levels of pesticides that are used.
no, they don't use any. If it's organic, they use none.
They
according to
supposed
them.
exactly. They're not supposed to use anything.
pesticides.
In Puerto Rico, we didn't use any pesticides.
So how'd you get the little bugs off the
Well,
fruits?
that was
Wash
one of
it.
the problems
You
I had
wash
with my
it off.
father because
You wash
there's
it off.
gongoli, the centipedes, the black
Yeah,
ones
they
and the
go
red
away,
ones.
yeah.
Those things give you fever. I says, Dad, I ain't going up there.
No,
Get out of your mind. He says,
get
oh, you
bit
got to
by-
knock him down with his machine here.
You get bit by a centipede. We're going to continue that, guys. It's time for our break. We will be back. Connecticut, what, a minute and a half? We'll go right to you. Yeah, you go to your thing. Okay. When we come back, Daisy's going to give you the update on the traffic and the weather, and we're going to go from there. Right, Freddie? All right.
Sure.
Please welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet network that's truly in. When you're looking for a full-service internet television production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes and live streaming, as well as tape productions. Let AMP2 TV handle all of your television production needs. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages, and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv. Or call them at 1-866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Have you ever had a business idea that you thought would be a great solution to tough challenges in today's world, but have no idea how to get started? You don't want to waste investment money on ideas that just don't work. Introducing Health and Wealth Seminars, a sophisticated advertising agency with over 40 years in the ad business. What makes Health and Wealth different from other agencies is they fit your product into the public's need. They help put together the strategy of your business before you commit thousands of dollars. And just find out those ideas just don't work. Health and Wealth Seminars carry advertising contracts, radio and television contracts, and even a production service contract that will cover all of your business needs. Call today 954-303-9563 and let Health and Wealth Seminars carry your business to the next level. The number is 954-303-9563. And remember that what happens when you don't advertise is nothing. 954-303-9563 is the number you need to get your business started in the right direction.
Could one conversation change your life? When was the last time you talked and worked with someone, the right health practitioner, about your health and wellness? You're lunching with two boys from Brooklyn who invite you to advertise on their show. Share your good news. Just call 888-224-5422 and get all the information. There are plenty of options, and this could be a great chance to get the word out about your business or service. That's 888-224-5422. Now let's get back to those two boys from Brooklyn.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Could one conversation change your life? When was the last time you talked and worked?
Hey!
Yes, let's take a look at the weather and the traffic, sponsored by Dr. Penoso, guaranteed to take care of migraines on the first visit. 561-381-5800. A line of showers and thunderstorms will move through South Florida through the afternoon and early evening hours. A few storms could be strong with gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and a lot of lightning. There's also a slight risk of isolated tornadoes. High temperatures today will reach the low to mid-80s with increasing clouds and gusty winds out of the southwest. Tonight, skies will slowly clear through the evening hours as cooler and drier air moves in behind a cold front. And let's take a look at the traffic now. We have an accident on I-95 going north in Boca Raton, and also Broward has two accidents, I-95 going south and I-595 going west in Pine Island. This is your weather and traffic update, sponsored by Dr. Penoso, 561-381-5800.
Do you know, before I talk about Dr. Penoso, you helped me take a different route? Those accidents were right where I was, and they went the other way. So let me talk to you about Dr. Penoso, guys. I mean, here's someone who has saved maybe 79,000 people from going in for surgery. Not only does he cure migraines in one visit, he can cure vertigo, He could cure TMJ. He could help cure scoliosis. And for a lot of these kids outside that mothers want to take them for surgery, it's the worst thing in the world.
Okay.
And Freddie and I actually have pictures of what he's done. So if anyone out there has any kind of pain, whether it's a knee pain, whether it's a pain in your neck, which I have one right over here, whether it's whether it's turf toe, whatever you have that has pain, do me a favor. Call up Dr. Anthony Pinozzo at 561-381-5800 and tell him the boys from Brooklyn said hi.
Turf toe. It always reminds me of crud between your toes.
No, someone told me they had turf toe. I worked out with a guy who was...
I know what turf toe is.
What is it?
It hurts.
Well, how do you get turf toe?
It's a tendon you pull.
Yeah.
You can't walk.
I know.
I had it once.
And that could be cured, Dr.
Such a
Pinozzo
weird
said.
name, turf toe.
I know, but it reminds me of the dirt between your toes.
No, that's cream cheese, cottage cheese.
Ew, nasty. Nasty boy.
Let me ask you a question. Why got you here? Have you ever gone for a manicure and a pedicure?
Yes, I have.
Do you like them?
It feels funny after you have the pedicure done.
How do you go, like monthly or?
No, I did it maybe a couple times in my life. I used to own one of those shops, and the ladies for my birthday, they came up, and everybody had a foot, an arm, and a finger.
I go once a month, and to me, that is, I have to go get my nails now. I don't cut them. I think that is the best thing for guys. I mean, when you wear sandals and you can walk around with those nice toes, I love it.
Les, where are you going with this?
We've got some exciting hot topics today, so I want to get to that.
Is there something you want to share with us?
And Daisy has a quick little piece, right? So,
all right, Daisy, what do you got?
Let's take a look at the trendy, right? You want to do? Yes, let's do the trendy.
I've got a couple of hot topics today. Well,
Somebody
first of all, what's going on in Deerfield Beach today? We've got The Rock. He's shooting Baywatch in Delray Beach.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no.
What?
I apologize. He's in Deerfield Beach, and he'll be in Boca this week. And he's shooting at the beach. Top off, ladies. Really, really sexy and hot. He's shooting Baywatch here, and they're going to pretend it's in California, but it's going to be shot in Deerfield Beach, starting today.
Do you know? Do you know that I got a message yesterday from Rhonda?
Really?
Yeah, because she's gonna.
Ronda Rousey.
She's trying out for the Baywatch.
Oh, really?
Piece.
Yeah.
She thought because she heard that we deal with Lisa, so she thought we had connections to get her on the set.
Really?
So I said, yeah, just go down there and tell them Les Mayer sent you.
That's good. No, I'm telling you, people don't realize. I mean, Lisa is amazing, and you could hear Lisa when she's on every
Sunday, 1 to 2 p.m.
and she always has these people that are phenomenal. I mean, I was like about Lisa. I'm sorry for 1 second. Lisa, there's a show called Divas. I'm going to talk to Dr. Pinozzo about that. And one of the divas, who's a woman wrestler, hurt her shoulder so bad they're telling her not to wrestle for the championship. They gave something which I never heard. It was cortisone with oxygen in it.
Oh.
Well, that makes
Cortiox.
sense, actually.
But the thing is, they just gave the shots. No one knew where he didn't find
Where
out where
did
they
they
were.
put it?
They just put 3 here and 4 here. And when she went back, a friend said, "How you feeling?" She says, "Right, I still got the pain." Because he didn't know where the pain came from. He didn't do any X-rays. He just gave those shots. So when I asked Dr. Ponzo, what is that? That was new to me. But the beauty of it is, there's a lot of wrestlers out there with a lot of pain.
Yes, and she's going to be touching.
And Lisa, thank you for what you're doing, sweetheart.
Okay, some more hot topics and trending today. So Rihanna was named the highest selling artist of all time, surpassing Michael Jackson today.
What?
Really?
And part of the controversy is why she didn't show up at the Grammys. And she was saying it's
she
because
was
she
sick.
had this walking pneumonia that's going on that I have.
She was sick.
But no, the reality is she was afraid that she was going to be outshined and upstaged by, Adele.
What?
Let me ask you a question.
Yep.
She said that?
She said that. It was told from her camp or from somebody in her camp this morning as part of my hot topics. That's what's trending today, that Rihanna was number one, passing Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
and
but
did
how
not
long
show up,
has-
not because she was sick,
How
but
long has
because...
Michael Jackson been dead?
4
Oh,
years.
no, he's still phenomenally selling well.
but
for
how
that.
long has he
About 4
been dead?
years. About 4 years.
I think longer than that.
No,
no,
much
no.
longer than that.
No,
Oh,
a good
yeah.
He
6...
died in 09, I think.
Oh, 9?
9 years.
All right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
9
No, not
years
9
you haven't had
years.
a new anything
Six.
from Michael.
Yeah.
6
Nothing.
years.
You have a new
Your math
Who
is
would
up.
want to have new stuff from Michael?
No,
He's dead.
some people die, and there are songs that he never published, and then they bring them out, and they do it.
They
by
did with that
mixing-
with Michael,
they mix it.
remember?
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything that I'm saying that he's on
Do
stage.
you know
to sell.
who owns all of Michael's music?
No, but this is of all
The Beatles.
time.
The Beatles.
Of
Of
all
all
time.
time.
Impossible.
I
That's
understand.
not that's
Wait,
not
so-
possible.
But
No.
what I'm saying is,
Oh, wait a
if
minute.
Michael-
The marketing that they do now is
What
out.
about
if Michael
what about,
was-
Swift?
He died
You're
in
saying
June
apples for apples. If
2009.
Michael was still
alive,
alive,
he would still be way
But-
ahead.
but the fact still remains he was here a lot longer than her. So if she has she's only been in a career for a few years. He was a career that spanned 20, 30 years.
Yeah, but-
So of that long career,
It took him 9 years to catch up. That's the
Well,
way I
no,
see
no,
it.
but maybe the marketing is crazy
Okay.
now, and the power of
That's a scary.
moving on in our hot topic, since I see Les has pulled out the Trump doll. The next story is about Trump. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're like a child.
So,
All right, put that away. Next. What happened
so
with Donald?
Trump got the vote for the KKK and the Hispanics.
oh my god,
35%
At the
of the
same time?
Hispanics.
the
Isn't that
same
crazy?
time?
Yeah.
You got the
That's
KKK
true.
and the
That's
Hispanic.
true.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
KKK and the Hispanic vote. Why would the Hispanics, with all the controversy over the Mexican border and his statements about Mexico, why would he get the Hispanic vote?
I can tell you
I don't
why.
get that.
I'm gonna tell you why because I was watching Anderson Cooper. I was watching all the news shows. What's happening is the more he goes against everybody, no matter what he does, no one can beat him. And you know why? We don't talk politics. This is I was listening to people. They said what happens with Donald isn't mainstream. He goes directly for the gut.
He has the angry vote.
He's got the angry vote, and people are just getting tired of what's happening in this country.
yeah.
And he's like the every guy. I mean, he's a guy that grew up in New York, is a tough guy, a great negotiator. You know what? I like him because he's paid for. You know what he said on TV? He said, "I'm lucky. I don't have to pay for any advertising." CNN.
Yeah, because he has money, but
Because he
that's
gets,
flaunting.
but Spike Lee apparently came out and he said he'll get elected, and in 2 years he's going to get impeached. That's Spike Lee came out saying.
Spike Lee
Okay.
hasn't made a movie in
Hasn't
2
made a
years.
good
Exactly.
movie in
But
2 years.
what I heard in the Times did a report about Donald, is that he's not a billionaire negotiator for real estate. And that's all false. What Donald is good at is taking advantage of your weakness,
Yes.
which he's very good at.
Oh, he's very good at that.
And he's a lot of fun. And he's saying things that people normally
Want to hear, right? Exactly.
normally-
and they don't want to say, and they don't say it.
People won't say it.
No, because they're afraid. They're afraid of the
Well,
establishment.
they want to be politically correct. And
Well-
I remember when he said, politically correct, I'm not going to be. So
He's
if you
not.
want to vote for me, this is what there is. It doesn't make him a
Exactly.
good leader,
No,
guys.
but wait a second. A president is, to me, let me tell you something. A president is a figurehead. It's who's behind him that does all the stuff. It's like if you have a great attorney general, if you have a great secretary of state, they're the ones that help put the country together. Obama came in with only 90 days serving in Chicago as a political personality. What happened with Obama is people actually went out and voted.
That's-
Yes,
he got
they
people
did,
motivated
yeah.
I
to
mean, this is
vote.
the only country in the world where you have the right to vote.
And that's what
no one comes out and votes.
But
And
we
that's-
don't.
Because
He
he
doesn't.
was
He's not going to
smart.
win over with the popular vote. He's
No,
going to
so
win.
the electoral-
So that's what happened with Al Gore. Remember
Yes,
Al Gore?
Al Gore.
He got the popular vote, but at the end of the day,
didn't get enough
he didn't get enough
But if you
electoral
remember-
votes. So that's why he didn't win. So
Yeah,
we
it
still have
happened
a
with Harry
chance.
Truman.
Exactly.
Harry Truman and Dewey. The front page of the New York Post. Dewey wins election. Well, you're too young for that.
Jesus Christ, that was in the 50s.
Yeah, but that's what happens if you don't
Yeah, I
win. You can
remember.
win the
But
popular
Obama
vote, but you
came
don't
out-
win, but you don't win the electoral vote.
And
That's the one that
Obama
counts.
came
Yeah.
out with that last minute ditch effort to the 17-year-olds that were getting ready to become legal and pushing them to get out and vote.
That's
and
right.
that's how
Yeah,
he won
that's exactly
and
right.
got
that's what-
over the
and
edge.
that's what
and
Don-
that
and-
was his campaign
And that's what
tactic.
Donald said yesterday.
Yeah.
The reason he's getting the Hispanic vote is because his
promising
people
jobs,
are
that's
getting
why.
them to vote. Well,
also-
somebody's got to build this wall.
He's
Basically.
promising
Exactly.
jobs,
And he's gonna
and
pay
he
for the
was the
wall.
guy
No,
that fired
the
everyone.
Mexicans are going to pay.
Well,
Mexico is
No,
going to
no,
pay.
Donald said he'll pay for the
Oh, he'll pay too.
Him
No,
and Ted-
he's
him and Ted
promising
Cruz.
jobs.
Do you remember? It must have been like 20 years ago when New York was trying to build this other ice skating rink and no one could build it.
Uh-huh.
Trump came in and built it in 5 days.
Well,
and
that's the
then
whole thing. Is
Money.
He has money. He
Yeah.
does put people to work. So people, especially the Latin, the
Community.
Hispanic
Yeah.
market, looks at it as, well, if he's going to keep building and doing these
Right.
things, we're going to keep working.
You know
So
why?
he's promising to work.
Remember this. Do you remember Arnold?
Arnold
Terminator?
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Schwarzenegger. He was the
Why
guy
did
in
he-
California.
Why did he win?
Well,
He
because
is in the entertainment business.
Yes.
So he is actually Donald Trump. He's capturing also this entertaining craziness that is going on in this country. Well, that's an exception because he was a good president. I heard.
Yes,
I
he
was,
was.
you know, I was.
and I was
You know,
so
the last
afraid
great
of
president we
Reagan.
had
But
was Carter.
entertainment that's the key, the
The
card that he's
peanut
playing.
gallery, get out of here. He was horrible.
You're right.
Carter.
It was horrible.
The good thing about Carter, Jimmy Carter, is that he
was
did
the
have.
smartest
He was the
president.
smartest president,
Yes.
and he had the best world relations. And after he retired, he
right.
did more for this country as a retired
After he
president
retired?
than any
Yes.
other president
Yes.
to this date has ever.
You're right. He should never have
Gaga.
been president. He should have just kept
He
going.
has been phenomenal for foreign relations. I thought Clinton was going to follow that path. He did not live up to what
Clinton?
Carter. Yes, because he had great foreign policy. He was very well liked.
Well, we have a situation
internationally.
with Clinton.
and I thought
Yes.
he would follow the Carter route
He
and
likes
get that
women too
same.
much.
Okay,
He did.
and you know what? I don't want.
I agree.
What I don't.
What, Connecticut?
I agree with you.
And you know
And
what?
you know what? Here's something you're never going to hear on this radio show. I do agree with you, Liz.
You know what? You know what I don't understand.
Thanks for that.
What I don't understand
He
is
agrees with my intelligence, so
I don't,
that's good.
what I don't understand. What I don't understand is that Hillary is fighting Bernie Sanders, who I think Bernie Sanders, nice guy, but he's a little bit
He's
off.
too
They should
old.
work
He's a little bit out of his
together.
brain.
Well, he's a little bit too
out of
old.
his
He will
mind.
die 2 years after.
No.
Well, that's okay.
Oh,
He's not.
stop.
He's not. Hold on. He's not.
It's
gonna-
a big job. This is a
He's
big
not-
job.
Listen,
he's not-
Hillary Sanders'
I gotta
campaign
stress.
might be interesting.
Oh, God.
Listen, but Bernie's not. Bernie's not gonna.
Jewish socialists in the White House, right?
A woman, a Jew. There's a joke here somewhere.
Okay, stop. Listen, but then you have Hillary who's going against Bernie, right? When she went up against Obama, and she said how Obama was this and he was that, and he
Now
was
the best
this and he
friends.
was that. Now she's Obama. She's a female Obama. Now she's
Well,
the
she's
thing that she was
trying
fighting
to
against.
get
Trying
that
to capture what
vote.
he did. That's all.
That's
No,
what
listen,
she's
it doesn't
doing.
matter if anybody wins. If the House isn't run in part by that party,
But wait a
it's
minute.
a collapse.
I understand
They
that,
don't
but that's
get
not.
anything put
But
through.
that's not what I'm talking about, because I hate it when I get into a political discussion.
Can I ask you a
Which we
question?
don't want to do
Hillary-
because I
and
have two
Hillary is gonna
really
be-
funny stories.
And Hillary's going to be the first woman president elected. Well, you know something?
Who knows?
First might not be best. I'd rather have another female who qualifies for the
And
job.
Bernie would be the first Jewish president, so there'd be a
I
lot of
definitely
firsts.
don't want Bernie because
No, I want
he's
Bernie.
out of his
Well, Here's
mind.
what they said. Okay.
I love him.
Here's two things that make politics really bad. That's why I don't discuss it. Chris Christie
He's gone.
He took all his votes that he had, and he's turning it over to Rubio, who they fought. Okay.
He's not going to turn it over to Rubio.
Well, they tell him to go.
Endorsement.
That's right. Now, here's who the front runners are for Donald Trump as vice president. You ready for this? Ready for this?
I heard these rumors, and,
Right.
and he denied all of them.
Governor Scott,
Forget about it.
Chris,
If he-
Palin,
if it's
Forget about
Palin,
it.
I am moving to Canada.
It's not.
guess what?
Oh, I
I'll be
can't
right behind
stand
you.
her.
It's not. And
I
Governor
cannot
Scott.
I will be right
Those are
behind
people
you.
that are voting Democratic, and they're saying these wacky names.
I wish it would be Bloomberg.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, my
Whoa.
Bloomberg
I
came
wish
out
he
as an
would come out
independent. Would
and
you vote
run.
for an independent?
Bloomberg, we're on your network. Run!
I would vote for Bloomberg in a
I
heartbeat.
would vote for Bloomberg in a heartbeat.
All right, move on to another subject.
Okay, let's go into Wizards.
Okay.
No
so
more
I've got-
politics. I promise.
No, I've got two funny short stories. Well, this one's not funny, but it's right apropos for us. Cheese and garlic knots sparked a brawl at Florida's pizzeria. Okay? So in Daytona Beach, Florida, a woman went up to the counter and complained about them putting cheese on her garlic nuts and demanded her nuts and demanded her
Cheese on my nuts.
Freudian slip
Cheese
there.
has nuts.
and demanded her money back, and it caused an all-out brawl, and police had to come and arrest the people because they were threatening like major
Were they
fights.
bikers?
I don't know.
I don't
you have
want
to look up
garlic,
the story.
and I don't want anything on my nuts.
I love garlic.
You like it on your nuts, though?
But it's a true story.
Why not?
25-year-old Jessica Cunt demanded her money back late Friday when she was disappointed she had cheese on her garlic nuts.
How about?
Aren't garlic nuts better with cheese anyway? I mean,
Yes.
come on, Brooklyn boys.
I haven't
Everything
tried
you put
it.
on nuts is good.
Everything's better with cheese.
Did you see how they were putting wood pulp in Parmesan cheese?
No.
Did you hear about
What?
Wood pulp.
Yeah. If you go to the, I think it's the brand is in Costco. I don't even want to say the brand, but it's all over the news.
You don't say the brand. I don't want
65% was wood pulp
Oh, God, what
as
does that mean?
in
Why?
Parmesan cheese.
Why?
Because they were trying to cut corners and they got caught.
What do you mean wood pulp?
Wood. You know what?
You can't
know
taste
what wood
wood?
is?
Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
wood.
how is wood in pulp? Like how does...
They fine grade it and they put it in the Parmesan. You've eaten it.
Oh.
We've all eaten it. I don't want to tell you the brand.
my
We've all
God.
Well, I'm
eaten
gonna
No,
it.
tell
you,
me the
okay,
brand.
one
I
of the
can't tell you
biggest-
the brand.
No, don't,
Write it
please.
down so I can
No,
see.
one of the biggest things right now
awful.
is
Look
a
it
lot of
up.
these farmers
So
now
gross.
are doing a lot of stuff with insects. I told you about that, where because insects
Protein.
it's a big protein.
extra protein.
And they're baking cookies. So they had this guy on the Shark Tank, and I was watching, and
I
he
saw
said,
that. Oh,
you know that 45% of your foods have insects in them by
it's so
mistake?
gross.
I mean, what?
Insects that are so part of an insect. Because when
cannot
they take
believe
when they take the tomatoes and they throw them in the thing, there are bugs in tomatoes on the bun, and they grind them up. You don't know.
Goes back to your organic conversation.
Yeah.
You just can't be. Listen,
No, you can't.
in order to have a good, healthy
Incredible.
system,
I
you
found
have to
it.
have
You
some
found it?
bacteria.
Oh,
You have
sure,
to have some,
sure.
She found it.
dirt.
Well,
called-
it's a lawsuit against Walmart.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't want to say
Do you remember that you go and you find the generic brand?
generic
you-
brand of the Parmesan cheese.
well, I've
Parmesan
never had
cheese?
that, so I don't
Great
have to
value.
worry about
I
that.
haven't.
It's
but
not only
other people are having
there's
it,
other
so-
companies. It's in the pizzerias.
Okay, moving on. Let me tell you my last story, which I know you guys will get a kick out of. This is what's trending today.
I doubt it, but that's okay.
A 200. Oh, I don't know.
Come
you
on,
might.
come on.
A 200-year-old condom made from sheep intestines is the most expensive condom in the world, and
I'm
it was
wearing
sold
one
on
now.
eBay.
How much is it?
It was. I think
Right
it
now?
was
Just like I walked in the air.
$429.
Did you hear?
I said I'm wearing that now.
How much is it? Did you hear?
200,000.
No.
2,000.
Would you get a
It was
listen?
only $429, but it's a 200-year-old condom. that they found.
$429? I thought you said $429,000.
I don't
Oh,
think
my
so.
God.
But I might have read that wrong because I was. My
Let me ask you a
glasses
question.
weren't
Was it a used condom or an unused condom?
Had to
on. All
use-
they had was
Too
a
much information?
200-year-old condom.
TMI, Freddie.
Well, I want to know
And
what I'm
this is how
paying
they
for.
made
Why do you
condoms
wanna know?
200 years ago, out of sheep's intestines.
Yeah, that's lambskin. I mean,
God
sheepskin.
gracious.
Okay, now that we're going to segue into condoms.
What?
That's why I
talk
ended
about-
it with that.
We had some visitors that came to the radio station
Yes. And what this is,
They gave us
Freddie,
condoms.
No.
This is called liquid Viagra.
today. It's liquid Viagra in a can for less.
You-
This
you
is a
drink-
Monster
you drink
Energy
this.
drink.
This is something you drink with, I think you can put some vodka in there and your woman will be very happy.
Well, I'm going to
Of
tell
course,
you.
you're going to die of a heart attack, but your woman's going to be very
And-
happy.
But look at the size of
You're
these
supposed
cans.
to go to the gym right after that, right?
This?
Oh, God.
This is
After
going to put you in the
Hands. That's
hospital.
another word for breasts that we didn't mention yesterday.
Freddie, you got your question. How much caffeine is in this thing? I'm
lot.
just curious.
A lot of caffeine.
Really?
Yeah, but
Aren't all those 5-hour energy drinks? They're all like heavy duty. That's the
In
whole point of
caffeine?
them.
yeah, this is all about doing exercise.
Yeah.
And this is good stuff. You go to the beach where you sweat a lot, and you play
Yeah.
volleyball,
So
you
are
drink
they
some of this.
sponsoring our show now?
Well, no, they were in the building, and they're gonna pop in here and do a promo and talk about.
We can
And
talk
they give it
about
to everybody.
but we have to make sure that corporate allows them. And
Exactly.
That's what we're waiting for. Corporate.
I have not tasted.
I
but
think it
used to
has
drink
vitamins
this,
too. It has ginger,
Yeah, it's
a
vitamin.
B12, and all that good
Yeah.
So
stuff.
they're supposed to be different because not only do they give you energy, but they give you your vitamins as well, whereas the other drinks don't. Is that what's supposed to be?
Well, I like the
different?
can. That's all I know.
There's a new drink on the market. I can't remember the name. Where 60% of it is vitamins, 40% is caffeine. But according to what they're saying of the drink, it's not out that the caffeine is supposed to be good for you. It's a good caffeine, where they take the regular coffee beans and they boil them in water. Because from what I understand, decaffeinated coffee is using formaldehyde.
Oh.
Am
Is
I
that
right
kind
in
of like good
Connecticut?
carbohydrates and bad carbohydrates and good
Well,
sugars?
Well,
and
yeah,
bad
it's
sugars?
actually,
Where'd you get that?
Now you've got good caffeine and bad caffeine.
But this actually does have vitamins. You're absolutely
Yeah,
Yes.
of course it does. You need
Vitamins and
vitamin
B12,
B12.
yeah.
It has
12 is a big
12,
one.
6. It
Yeah.
has vitamin 3, B3,
Yeah.
B3. Iron.
magnesium.
But pretty much, if
Magnesium.
you look at the
B2.
back label of most of your foods or drinks, they have a vitamin and a nutritional value.
And it has is
So-
FDA? Is FDA? Yeah.
It has the whole thing in it.
Well, you know what they
Good.
say, nutritionists say if it has more than 5 ingredients, don't eat it.
Well, we got this can because it reminded me of Les Viagra in a can, and it had a
Oh
thing that
my
says
God.
Does it
unleash.
say Viagra in a
Unleash.
can?
It says
No, he
unleash
just made
the
that up.
beast.
I made it up.
You made it up. That's a slogan. You can sell that, okay?
First of all,
Actually, we can-
I made it up.
We can make a lot of money.
Excuse
go.
me, I already
Yes,
called
you
my
said it,
attorney.
yes.
My
Freddie said
attorney
it
is
first.
patented. Is patent.
Right now, as we speak. I have
Boy,
good
this
news.
guy, this guy's unbelievable. He jumps on every idea in the world.
I have good
Connecticut, you've been
news.
so quiet today.
What do you got?
I have good news
What do you got?
after he finished.
You stop it with the down.
Well, Donald.
He doesn't want to hear excuses. Listen, for the
fire you.
Facebook
Oh yeah.
is improving for the users. Now you're not gonna have only like. You're gonna have I love it. Ha.
We got
Wow.
those are the phrases.
Or sad or angry. That's for people
That's
who
what
do
people
not
write. I write
know
about
what to
that.
do when they, for example, you
Someone
put
dies.
something very sad. I'm going through a situation right now, and do you press like? Not
I
really.
agree.
I got
You
I
put
read
sad.
about it a few
my dog
months ago.
died, and you say like.
I know. I read
And
about
there's
that.
people who've done it, and they're like, "Oops!"
So I don't hit like when I see that. I wrote in the comments section.
And you exactly.
Because I feel uncomfortable
But-
hitting like. So I knew they were coming with that. I'm glad
They
they,
should.
finally did.
Yeah, and there's people who do it. How do you say that? Like instantly, they're like reading stuff and they press like, and that can get you in trouble.
Like,
so you have to read. Yeah, you have to read it, and now you're gonna have the option. I'm gonna read it again. Like, I love it. Wow.
I think aha.
I don't remember.
Aha.
Okay, that's my Latin expression. Sad. Sad, like when you're really sad, or angry.
And
Angry.
This morning I also heard on the What's Topic, it's Kimojis instead of emojis.
Oh,
Kimojis because of
emojis.
all the Kim. You know, we're not going to mention the
Kardashian?
last name. The
No,
Kardashian.
for
they
real?
Now, they have. She's an app where you can actually do Kimojis.
She's too
I
much.
mean, did you
She
hear
is
that
a
her mother, Kris
money-making
Jenner,
machine.
got booed at the Culture Club
Millions.
concert?
No, I didn't.
So last
Less.
last trending topic of the day that I was going to talk about is Kris Jenner, and I wish I had the sound effects, was hideously booed at the
yes.
at the Culture Club concert the other day. I mean,
was sad.
I've never heard anybody booed so.
I don't like her anyway.
But I mean, it was evil how loud the audience was booing her.
Listen, I got some breaking news.
What's that?
Oh.
You're pregnant?
No, I went on my phone
You went on your phone.
and I had a rebuttal, but I'm going to leave that one alone.
Well, you just got a vision.
I went on the phone and the whole show played on the website today.
So good for that today.
So hopefully we don't get so many complaints because we're still working on it. But anyway, that's my good
Oh,
Have
news.
we
have
been getting a
claps.
lot of responses?
People are saying
of
that they see
emails?
23 of the minutes of the show, then I got to reboot it. It's like all over. We're working on it.
Great.
No, it's going good.
All right, now are we done with the stories?
Yes.
Because
No,
we
I
got
want to
2
say
minutes.
I want to say that we want people to go to
Yes.
the Facebook.
Yes.
Well, two boys from Brooklyn.
And the boys.
Facebook.
Like the way you said that.
It's
we're
two
working-
boys. It's Facebook. Two boys from Brooklyn and the Broads, but it's the number two,
Yes.
not the word two. That's
Very
the
good
key.
point.
Number two.
Two boys from Brooklyn and the,
The
Broads.
Broads.
And
And
the
you're going to
website.
see his face, my face, everybody's face.
Yes, we're working on the picture. We're going to put also the website is coming up. We're working on that.
Okay.
And everything you heard about today, we're going to post. Daisy and I are going to post for you to check out the articles and
And I
read more
deny
about.
anything that they say.
Me too. I
about
denied
today.
everything.
All right, Mr. Mess, we're ready to rock and roll out of here.
Mr. Mess. I'm
Mr.
Less the Mess.
Less the
well,
Mess.
everybody, thank you so much. We enjoy having you here. We enjoy the two beautiful ladies here.
Yes.
And this is Les and Freddie S. and Liz and Daisy.
Say goodbye, Ali. You know,
Goodbye, Ali.
I'm going to cut this segment because you take too long to
Adios.
say goodbye.
Bye,
All
Ali.
Sayonara.
right,
folks.
sayonara. See you tomorrow.
Well, that's about it for today's lunch break with two boys from Brooklyn. You're invited to join the break every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. So, if you missed some of the good stuff they served up today, there's more coming next time. Bring your lunch and the boys from Brooklyn will bring the smiles. And it's all live. See you next time. Now go and enjoy the rest of your day.